Thank you for joining me today. My name is Helen Feeney, and I'm one of the International All-Stars with American Crew. I'm also one of the primary educators at our academy. I'm here today to talk to you about our horseshoe-shaped partings. We have 3 different horseshoes, and I'm also going to talk about how we find those horseshoes. So we have 3 different horseshoes. We have standard, we have high, and we have low. Standard is predominantly for a multitude of shapes. Our low is typically when the hair is a little bit longer on top. Our high is for when somebody's hair is a lot shorter. When we're doing aggressive shapes, invariably we'll go with that low horseshoe shape parting. So I'm now going to explain how we find those partings. You'll see with my mannequin that I've already prepared his hair by using our American Crew shampoo and conditioner. I've then combed his hair directly back off his face. It's very important that the prep of the hair is done correctly so that this enables me to set myself up for success. The way that we find the standard horseshoe is we put the comb on the side of the head. I'm going to rock that comb up, and about where that comb touches the head is where I'm actually going to find my standard horseshoe. So because I've already combed that hair backwards, I can just take the teeth of my comb and comb all the way through. I want to comb that hair out of the way. That parting should be very clean. Typically when we're doing a horseshoe shaped parting, I want to take an awful lot of time to get this parting correct, because this is how the rest of my haircut is going to grow. And if this parting is in the wrong place or it's not clean enough, I'm not going to get the neatest and cleanest haircut I possibly can. So this is our standard horseshoe, and this is at the round of the head. So right where the head starts to dip back down, that's our standard. So I'm going to go to do my low, which is probably around about 2 teeth marks on my comb down. All 3 of the horseshoes take place within the width of my finger, so there's really not that much difference in them, but it is important with the haircut. So again, I'm going to comb that hair back. Always being very neat and deliberate with whatever I do on the head shape. I'm going to put my comb on the side of the head, rock my comb up. That's about my standard. So I'm going to go just about 2 teeth down, and that will give me my low horseshoe. So you'll see that the difference isn't huge. It's subtle, but we usually use our low horseshoe when we're working with extra length on the head shape. And then I'm going to go to my high, which will be above where that comb. You see, every time I put my comb back in place, give myself a guide of where that standard is, and then I'm just going to go a little bit higher, probably 2 teeth higher. And this is just above the round of the head. So my low horseshoe is below the round of the head, my standard is on the round of the head, and my high is above the round of the head. And we want to make sure that when we do this, that it is a horseshoe shape and not a square or a rectangle or whatever other shapes you can create. So we want to just dip it down a little bit in the back to incorporate the crown. So that is how we find our horseshoes, and essentially how we determine which of the 3 horseshoes we're going to use. So thank you very much for your time today. Again, my name is Helen Feeney.